About a house that I spent the second half of my childhood in.
Oh, I was just hoping you would tell me a story.
Yeah, I know you're sick of the first house ones. You want the second house stories, right? Growing up, we had these cubbies in my bedroom. So you could slide these cubbies open. Now, you could store clothes and stuff like that, but then we found out that you could actually crawl inside and go all the way from our bedroom, all the way down past the bathroom, past another guest bedroom, all the way to the attic. It was like a secret passage.
Okay, I think that sounds so cool.
Isn't that cool?
Now, this is not about secret passages, but today's homeowners are adding some pretty interesting things to make their spaces work for their families.
Here with their picks for a few of the hottest trends, we welcome back our friends Julie and Daniel DeRoche from DeRoche Realty Group and Coldwell Banker Burnett. Hello, guys.
You guys, secret passages should be making a comeback.
I think so. It's kind of cool.
I showed a house not that long ago. The house and the outbuilding are like a barn.
Yeah.
We're probably 500 feet away from each other. Full concrete tunnel connecting the two.
No.
I swear to God, we're in the barn. We're just looking around. It was kind of cool. And there was a trap door on the floor. I'm like, I wonder what's under here. Opened up, stairway, full tunnel right into the basement.
This is
of the
like
house.
your dream, because
Wow.
if the apocalypse comes, you can stay right
Daniel is,
underneath there,
yeah,
Daniel.
he's ready
You'd be
for the
all
apocalypse.
prepared. This is
You
great.
probably bid in that house.
I kind of wanted it. Julie said no.
All right, so let's talk about some things that you're seeing homeowners do for their pets. Let's start with built-in dog bowls. This sounds fun.
Yeah, so you can build them into your cabinets. So instead of having like a bookshelf at the end of the cabinet, now people are doing little, well, they'll have the bookshelf, but the little
very
feeding
smart
bowls.
design right there.
This is
That's ingenious.
fantastic. So this is becoming something that people love when they're remodeling, and maybe love if they see it in a house that they're looking at.
Yeah, or they're incorporating it now when they're building.
That's smart.
Because dogs are members of the family, and they don't want that stuff just floating around anywhere.
If you have a Great Dane, just put the bowl on top of the table.
That's what you do. Built-in kennels too.
Yeah.
This
You need
is
one of
totally
these.
something I would do.
Yeah.
Like in the mudroom, so it's nice. So you can put the dog in there when you leave if you kennel your dog.
Yeah, we have to. She would eat everything.
Hey, they're den animals.
No kidding. They like being in their kennels.
But people are making their mudrooms like all these multi-purpose things, but they're doing the kennel, they're doing the dog wash.
Wow, you could just, that's a great idea.
That is so brilliant.
We're building one in Bryn Mawr like right now, and we're doing that exact kind of setup for those clients.
I bet a lot of people with cabins want to do that too when they're building new cabins. You know, they come in from the lake, have it right there.
Dog's all dirty, yep.
Show me a hidden doggy door, because doggy doors, don't they always just have to be like, you know,
They
the
can be
outright
so
rubber flap?
unattractive, I
Yeah.
think. Like, this is a really cool way to hide the doggy door,
Whoa,
but it's through a cabinet.
that is
What's that?
fantastic.
Instead of just the normal rubber flap through the front door.
And then a special lounge area for your dog
So this,
out
we're
in the
seeing
yard.
these in a lot of condo buildings.
Yes.
So condo buildings are becoming a lot more dog or pet friendly, and they have these areas where the dogs can hang out. They're doing things like yappy hours, they're calling them, where people
man.
get together with their dogs.
That's
and
probably
the
how they're
dogs
finding
play.
love.
Could be.
You know, I mean,
yeah.
you must love dogs.
Look out, dogs express their love quickly and aggressively.
This is another thing that people are thinking about when they're remodeling, and I really like this idea of more multi-generational living. I think as, you know, the boomers get a little bit older and you kind of think, where do we want our parents to end up?
Right.
Parents are moving in with kids, so in-law suites are what people are remodeling?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of that. Whether it's doing a remodel or just building a new house, we're seeing a lot of trying to get that, basically a second master suite on the main floor.
Oh, great
so that
idea.
they feel like they have their own space, but they're not right in the family's way, but they feel like they can live there comfortably.
We've seen a lot of people too where maybe the kids can't afford the exact house they want, but if they join up with their parents, they purchase or build a house together.
Sure.
Parents will kick in on the cost of the house and have their little area in the house, and then they can.
And then the grandkids get to grow up with their grandparents.
exactly.
I mean,
Lovely.
I think that sounds just absolutely wonderful.
I've been in one house in my life that had an elevator.
Really? Only one?
It was amazing to me. But there were no one elderly living there. But this actually serves a function. You're seeing homeowners ask for this.
Yeah, we're building it into new construction homes more often than you would think.
Huh.
But if we're not putting it in during construction, we're planning the space for it. So like the basement might be a closet.
really?
Upstairs might be an extra, pantry space. And upstairs will just be another space in the hallway, and then in the future, that space is there.
You know, our neighbors did this when they rebuilt their house. They did an elevator in there, and the plan was to make the house not only accessible for them as they got older, but then also if anyone purchased it who needed it to be handicap accessible, it just makes it more of an inclusive home that you can have people over, or then also be able to sell it better.
It's not really a negative. So.
Right.
And they're not, don't get me wrong, it's not cheap, but it's not ridiculous. If you're going to spend $500-600 grand building a new construction home for a big family, They're like 30, 40 grand depending on the elevator. So it's not cheap, but it's not
Depending on the
horrible.
elevator. I love it. Depends what kind of elevator you want.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. What I don't
person,
want is
6
the
people.
cheapest elevator. If I'm buying an elevator and I'm going to be in it, I
How
want
many-
a high-end, real reliable guy.
Yeah, how many people do you need it to hold?
Good golly, Miss Molly. All right, yeah, and then we see those bonus rooms too, where they can transition those. So if you're looking at a house, I'm sure you can
Yeah.
just welcome mom
Those
or dad
bonus
in at some
spaces
point
are
if you
fun.
needed to.
Lots
Okay,
of that.
outdoor spaces. What are we seeing out there? Let's have a pizza, shall we?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more dedicated. I think people have all these different ways of cooking food now. So people have their pizza ovens, they have their big green egg, their smoker,
This is
their
great.
grill, and people are really getting into building those things in and really being conscious of where they're putting them outside, not just, like the built-in green egg thing is really cool. that we see.
Maximizing your space that you have and really extending that living
The
space.
Yeah.
built-in green egg thing. I mean, there's a guy watching this right now who just had a heart attack. He just died because he saw it. He'll never get to
know.
experience it.
But this to me is really smart if you're thinking maybe we don't ever want to buy a cabin.
Yeah,
We want our weekends in the summer to be at our place.
Invest that
you
money
invest
in your
it
own
there.
home.
That's
And I
really
think
smart.
with our horrible weathers, I think Minnesotans really spend so much more time outside in the. I mean, when summer hits, you're outside
We're
all summer
maximizing
long.
yes,
every minute.
yes, we get out there. We wring the rag dry.
What's a phantom screen to open inside spaces to the outside? How are we doing that?
So so if the screen's retracted, it looks like it wasn't even there. But with the screen down, you can sit in this room and not have bugs and stuff. So it's a great way to have like a screen porch, but not have all of the walls that come with a screen
What?
porch.
There's a
that's
guy in my
brilliant.
neighbor who has that in his garage.
Seriously? Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the door
it
goes
was
up and the
cool.
screen comes down.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Thanks
Pretty
so much,
sweet.
you guys. That's really
Thank you.
fun.
Thanks,
Makes me want to
guys.
rip the walls down.
Just go home and punch a hole in the wall, and then you're committed.
Hello.
If you want some help finding a home that maybe already has in those built-in dog bowls or an elevator, Julie and Daniel would love to help you. Head to TwinCitiesLive.com for a link to the DeRoche Realty Group with Coldwell Banker Burnett.
And a big thanks to DeRoche Realty Group for sponsoring Twin Cities Live.
Popcorn.